Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing my first ever NBA 2K20 MyLeague rebuild. Now, I've never actually done a video on this before, and what I'm going to try and do is keep it quite realistic, but I know that's pretty hard to do on MyLeague, and this is pretty much going to be my first impressions as well, because I have not seen any of this stuff at the moment, because yeah, the game just came out. So we're going on with MyLeague. It pretty much looks the exact same as last year. I don't actually have, obviously, the my own settings on, so I guess we're gonna have to go and do that right now. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, let's advance now, and this does look, they've changed a couple of the logos and stuff, especially, yeah, pretty much all of them. They all looked a bit different, but they really do this every single year, so it's not that much of a surprise. And yeah, though all those menus and everything, really it was all the same. Now let's see if we can load and download a draft class. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because of, obviously, no, there actually has been one that has been created. So I guess we'll just go with the first one and the most downloaded one at the moment. And yeah, I'm actually extremely surprised on that. But yeah, let's have a look. What they didn't listen to us. They really didn't. What everyone was hoping for, and I think most people have complained about this, when you like simulate through the rounds, why are the standings not on the side? Like 2K18, it was so good, standings on the side and everything. 2K19, and they get rid of it for no reason whatsoever. It's pretty much the exact same. So I don't know, that's a little bit annoying, but let's go on to our team rotation now. Okay, so they've got the Sexton and Garland backcourt duo, which I do like to see. Jetty Osman at 35 minutes per game might change that a little bit. Jordan Clarkson with the headband. You got Larry Nance on 23, Dylan Windler on 20, Kevin Porter on 20, and Zizic is not getting any minutes at all. So let's go through this. I think we're going to give Jetty maybe 30 minutes. In the last game, he was terrible, and the sim just doesn't work for him. Maybe they will have fixed that. I got no 2. 23 to JC, same with Larry Nance. Windler is probably going to get a little bit less minutes. I do want him to be in the rotation, though, but Kevin Porter, I think, is probably a bit better than Windler. And then, obviously, I do want Zizic to get some minutes because, yeah, we're most likely going to trade Tristan Thompson on the deadline because, as most of you guys know, that's what's rumored to be happening. And obviously Kevin Love as well. So I guess we'll actually get some good minutes into Kevin Love, and yeah, we'll see what's up. And then we can go on Trade Finder and see if they have updated anything or how it's going to work, because the Trade Finder last year, I guess, was okay, but a little bit weird. So yeah, let's simulate to the deadline, I'd say, and then we can see if we are going to make any moves. But to be honest, we shouldn't win that many games. And at the start, I've already noticed it's slow, like last game, which a lot of people actually request. Wow, it is a lot slower than last game. People actually requested it to go faster, and it's gone slower. Also, we just beat Milwaukee in Indiana, which is already not realistic. The sim has already failed straight off the bat. Alright, I said I was going to go trade those players on the deadline. Well, I'm not doing that anymore because for some reason we're 22 and 22 and the 2K sim is still pretty much stuffed. Like, I don't understand how. Like, pretty much at this point, the Cavs should not be anywhere near that. But yeah, let's have a look what we're getting offered. I know there's a couple teams that were interested in K-Love, obviously, especially the Portland Trailblazers. So if they don't come up, they do. Hassan Whiteside and a lottery protected first. I have seen a trade like that floating around where it's pretty much a straight swap for the two, and then we get pretty much a first. So I guess that's what I'm probably going to take. Yeah, I obviously way rather Kevin Love than Hassan Whiteside, and I would probably say we lose this trade because injuries are obviously off, but I'm going to do it just because hopefully we'll get that pick, and yeah, so let's just do that, and we get rid of the $30 million of cap, and it's quite realistic because apparently that's what the move might be like in real life. Now let's look at Tristan Thompson and that big contract, which is about to expire. So we should get a couple of offers by a couple of teams. It's taking so long to load, but yeah, Boston Celtics, I do like that trade. Oh, but we have to give up the Trailblazers pick. Jay Crowder, that's not bad. Goran Dragic, oh, but we got the 2 point guards anyway, so don't know about that. The Dallas Mavericks, now this is a realistic one because I have seen the Dallas, and I think it was the Houston one a while ago, which was floating around, and that Dallas one makes quite a bit of sense to me because obviously I'd say, some people say they do lack quite a bit. I mean, they got Luka, Kristaps, and then really their team isn't the best from there. So I think adding Double T for pretty much Boban and a first, that's not a bad trade too. And then they can get Double T on probably like a 3-year deal worth like $8 million a year or something. So that's not that bad. So I'm going to take that trade as I think it works for both and is quite realistic. All right, let's see some of the trades we are being offered right now. They're pretty similar. So 2K really haven't fixed or done any of that type of stuff just yet, as we are getting pretty similar trades, to be honest. And yeah, that is actually not the worst trade, but yeah, that contract is pretty big, and I don't know if I really want to deal with it. That's a really bad trade right there. That's actually quite decent. Philadelphia getting that pick. I just kind of want picks at the moment. James Ennis, don't really care too much for him. Philadelphia really need bench players. I mean, look at their bench. It's quite ridiculous what they got. Mike Scott's pretty decent, and the rest of it, it's bad. So I think this is actually quite a decent trade, and obviously it does take them over the salary a lot, but only for a little bit, as he will be going out of contract, and they can probably sign him for a little bit cheaper. Now, I do like our team a lot more. I'm not even going to bother moving John Hanson because that's so realistic at this point, so I haven't even played him. So I've decided to swap Nance Jr. to the power forward position, where he actually goes up to an 82 overall, and Colin Sexton to the shooting guard position, where he goes up to, I believe it was. So let's see what the CPU can give us. That's not bad. I actually don't mind that. Damn, Larry Nance is actually getting so much minutes. This team is so bad. Like, there's just a bunch of centers playing in it. But that's what we need because we're going on full rebuild pretty much. And yeah, tanking. So I don't even want to play John Henson. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that I don't really want to play him. And yeah, we're probably going to give Kevin Porter maybe some more minutes. Boban, I don't know if he would ever be able to play that many minutes in a game, if I'm going to be completely honest. I just want to get a bunch of minutes into Kevin Porter. Probably not the most realistic thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I want to give Sexton some more minutes. So let's go 32 to there. 33, 32. That's not bad. I actually don't mind that at all. And I'm going to send Dylan Windelart to the G League. Alright, let's continue the sim now. And we'll go to contract day, and we can see what's going on. Alright, well, we're coming up to the end of the season now. 28 and 54 record, with LeBron James winning your most valuable player, the MVP. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell got 6th Man of the Year. I can see that they haven't made Clay a small forward in this game. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Terry Rozier. Let's see how much his stats improved. Wow, they should have probably gone up way more than that. Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. Obviously, we traded him. Jordan Clarkson. And then you got the first team, Ben Simmons, actually. James Harden, LeBron, Giannis, Nikola Jokic. Second, you got Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Karl Anthony Towns. And third, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Paul George, Luka Doncic, and Joel Embiid. Okay, and those are the all-defensive teams. Let's see if we got... Yep, Darius Garland on the first, who averaged 13.4 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, and 6.3 assists. Pretty good stats for him. And then Kevin Porter Jr. on all-rookie second team, averaging 9.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.1 assists per game. So we got 2 players on there at least. Wow, this actually looks a lot different and a lot better. I'm expecting Clippers and Philadelphia to be in the finals against each other. OKC actually made the 8th seed, which I actually think those top 8 that you probably see right there are probably what it's going to be. Besides, I have no idea where Golden State is and why they're not in there. But it probably should be the Lakers versus the Clippers in the finals, which it is going to be, with Milwaukee taking on Philadelphia. So this is probably what I would have predicted in real life. So the sim has done really well here. And yeah, it's Philly versus the Clippers, where I expect the Clippers should win. And they do. The LA Clippers are the champions, with Kawhi Leonard taking out finals MVP. All right, let's go to the draft lottery right now and see what we can get. We actually, I don't know why it says Pelicans via Cleveland. That's a little bit weird. Anyway, we take home the number 3 pick in Atlanta. What? I have no idea what happened to them, but looks like they did pretty bad. Do we have any other picks? I don't think we actually do, but number 3, that's actually pretty good. I don't think this stuff really matters that much, so we're probably going to sim to the draft, where I'm going to see if we can trade maybe like Boban and that, and maybe get a 2nd round pick. I don't really know. Don't really want Boban on the team. As much as I like Boban, we can send him back to the Clippers for a 1st. I would do that, but I don't think it's really that realistic. The Hawks want him for pick 22. I doubt that would happen as well. Seth Curry, David Nwaba. Detroit offering that much. Rockets. Don't think really any of these are realistic. I might just keep Boban for the time being. Was hoping to get a second round pick here and there, but yeah, let's go to the draft now, where we got Theo Maledon, who was taken at pick 1. Hope I said his name right. It seems to be pretty much the exact same draft type as last year. Pick number 2, please don't take Wiseman. Damn, really? Sacramento, they would take James Wiseman. Okay. Damn, I do want James Wiseman on the team as well, but it looks like that might not be the case. But Anthony Edwards is still there. I will switch him to the small forward position. Everyone's saying that he's pretty much the number 1 pick on this, so I guess I'll be taking Anthony Edwards for the time being. They've given him the number 16, and let's sim to the end. And let's move on now to the moratorium period, where oh my, 22 offers Anthony Davis has received. Holy crap. With the Hornets offering him what, the Pelicans trying to bring him back on 1 year, 18 mil. What is that? Okay, DeMar would be nice, but $34 million. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Gallinari, that's someone who I want on the team. I highly rate Gallinari, and yeah, maybe a 2-year deal would be where it's at. Maybe 20 mil. I wouldn't mind Gallinari on the team. They've got Millsap, Cousins. Why is Cousins so expensive? Have no idea. Then we got Whiteside, which, do we bring him back to go after him? Harris, maybe, on a 2-year deal. And see what's up there, and give him a team option, because I want all the, flexibility I can possibly get. Yeah, let's get Jetty on a 2-year. He was actually really bad in the sim again this year, so yeah, they obviously haven't fixed that. We're probably going to need a backup point guard, so Dragic on the 1 year, I'd say, is a good fit. And yeah, I'm not going to sign him on for any longer than that, because yeah, he's quite old and he's probably going to regress. But let's go to player progression now. Okay, we are at training camps right now. Let's give untapped potential to Colin Sexton. Really rate Sexton, obviously, Garland as well. And then we'll give it to Anthony Edwards. I think those are going to be our 3. And then let's advance to the next season. We'll go through the team rotation. I expect to have quite a decent team this year, hopefully. So this is pretty much my starting 5 and what I wanted to go with. We got Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Anthony Edwards, Gallinari, Hassan Whiteside, Nance Jr. as the 6th man, with Joe Harris as the 7th, Dragic and Osman. That's actually a really nice team. I really rate that. So let's do the sim now, and this is a super slow sim. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the off season. or hopefully playoffs. We are, no lie, 0-9. So when I actually want to be good and I think I have a good team, we get absolutely shredded. But when I think we have a bad team, we actually do quite decent. We have gone 0-11. What is happening? 0-12. Okay, so now that I've been simming for like 20 minutes, because for some reason, this sim is so slow. I don't know why. I don't know what to do. Like, the team is 16-34. Like, it's getting shredded apart. Whiteside, I'm definitely going to try and trade now. Like, it's gotten to the point where Whiteside is actually terrible in the sim. He is so bad. The team is still young, I get that, but wow, is it getting torn apart? And this, I came into this video trying to be all positive and everything like this, but now that I've played MyLeague, it's so bad. The sim is so slow. Everything is just so bad about this. I don't know how they stuffed it up even more since last year, but they did right now, and I just can't find anything that I really like. Jacob, you know, I'm gonna do this trade. I don't even want Whiteside on the team. Take him. That's how it's gonna be. Don't want him anymore. Order of 29 and 53. Steph Curry winning MVP. Darius Baisley actually winning Rookie of the Year. RJ Hampton, 6th Man of the Year for the Celtics. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. And Kobe White, Most Improved. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. The Knicks are actually in the playoffs, so let's see who can win for this second season. The Clippers are actually an 8th seed with Golden State going up to a 1st seed. Don't know what was changed here, but the Celtics are actually to get knocked out by the Knicks. Don't even know who they signed, but yeah, I get... Oh, we got the Battle of New York right now. Brooklyn versus New York. Okay, I think Philadelphia should get to the finals again. No, the Bulls win it. The Bulls versus the Knicks in the finals. What? Who did the Bulls sign? The Bulls are in the finals versus the Lakers. And the Bulls are about to win the championship. Can the Lakers come back? No, the Bulls win it with Zach LaVine. But I don't think this draft class is good at all. I think it's just a bunch of random players. So, yeah, I guess we're going to be taking the best of the best, which is Jaden McCarthy. Don't know if you're a real person or not, but I guess that is who we are going with until the draft classes get built and fixed. Because, yeah, as I was saying earlier, this is on the first day of doing it, but Paul George declines his option. Giannis is there. No way. Giannis is here. He's probably going to go back to the Bucks, but the Raptors are trying to get Paul George. Yo, if no one's going to get Paul George, I want Paul George. Well, because there's no injuries in this, I don't know how much he's going to regress. I guess we're going to have to offer it to him. I do want Paul George on the team. It would be nice. And yeah, let's get Paul George to the team. Who knows? Maybe something really bad happened at the Clippers. I don't really know. Don't care. Never been able to sign Paul George before, so I'm just happy to be able to do it. But yeah, we got Paul George now. That's pretty good. Our team is looking... It's looking alright, but we need to fill out the roster. And yeah, this will be the last season that I'm going to be doing. Fred VanVleet would be nice. Okay, so this is our last season, so let's see if we can try and actually make the playoffs this time and try and win some games. Let's see what they've given us. They've given us Garland at 37, Sexton at 36. Paul George actually regressed a tiny bit on 34. Gallinari 28. Zizic on 28. I don't understand. How are we 3-9? What is this? What is with the sim? Okay. Sexton, what is happening right now? I don't even know. Do I change things up? Do I change this maybe? Maybe that's the best decision. Maybe start Edwards and bring Sexton off the bench. I have no idea what to do and why Cavs are so bad in the sim. But they are. I don't even know. They actually want to start Sexton over Garland. Okay, 2K, if that's what you think is the best thing to do. I just don't know why we're playing so bad. This is... what is happening? Let's hope we can finally start to win some games now that I've changed it. We lose to the Bulls and go through. Okay, we're about to end Season 3 now with a very positive record. Much happier in this one. 48-34. Definitely much better than the last one. Anthony Davis, MVP. Marcus Cousins, 6-man on the Grizzlies. Okay. That is Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year. And here are the teams, as you can see right here. We did not get anyone on it again. Did we get that guy on the all-rookie teams? No, we did not. Let's see where we are in the playoffs. We are the 3rd seed, so that is actually pretty decent. Let's actually hope that we can make some noise in this playoff. So let's simulate the first round. The Bulls, who actually won the playoffs, we are taking on. Let's hope we can beat them, which we actually... Are we going to gentleman sweep them? We gentleman sweep the Bulls. Now we're taking on the Sixers, who were the 2nd seed, which are coming off to a, well, 3-0 start. I do not. That is already super bad. Let's change our rotation. Can we make an amazing comeback? Who knows? Let's have a look. What is up? And no, we get eliminated. Well, let's see who can win the championship from here. I'm kind of hoping the Lakers do. So, nope. Never mind. Maybe Golden State then. Houston. New York have actually done good in the sim. And they get to the finals, taking on the Warriors, where the Knicks are going to win the championship. And they do. Your finals MVP is RJ Barrett. This sim has to be one of the weirdest things. Obviously, I don't like how it's insanely slow, but I definitely would really like to know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. If you guys have played MyLeague, what do you think about it? Do you hate it? Because so far, I've played like an hour of it, and I do not like it at all. I don't know why it's so slow and it's so laggy. But yeah, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA 2K20 videos. And as I said, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.